Good morning, everybody. It's Dana. Welcome back to my channel. And today I've got a little bit of a kind of, hey, I'm planning on doing this, so I'll just turn on my camera and film what I'm doing. So first I want to show you the tags and how they turned out. I want to apologize for the abrupt ending to my last video. My phone had kind of ran out of storage space. It had just turned off, and all I was going to do was sew around the edges of these tags that we did out of the pattern paper. So I wanted to show you how they turned out. Aren't they cute? Don't you just love all of the layers that you can see of the pattern paper? What a neat background that those give. I love those. So I have those and the ones that I had played with earlier before I had turned on the camera showing you what I was doing. So now I have about 7 really cute tags for my bin. So I'm excited about that. Today what I want to do is I showed you this kit of this journal, and I would like to get it done because I have a couple of other projects that I really want to get to. And so this is no longer available. It was a free kit from Artie Mays. However, and these I've just printed on ivory colored cardstock, and these are going to be my kind of like kit papers for this journal. So there's 6 of them, and I did not print anything on the backs, so these are going to be great journal spaces. So this free kit is not available with all of its ephemera that I've cut out, tags and pockets and things. I want to hold one of them out for inspiration as far as picking other paper to go in the journal. And so what I thought we'd do today is just work on putting the signature together. And I've chosen this paper pad from Hobby Lobby, Theodosia Square, to pick some pattern paper to go with this pattern paper. Like I said, this kit is no longer available from Artie Mays as a free kit, but check out her Etsy shop and her website, artiemaze.com, and that's ARTYMAZE, artiemaze.com, and she's also Artie Mays on Etsy. I have several of her digital kits, several, and I love them. She is a wonderful artist. So anyway, I thought I would like to put this. I don't know what I'm going to do with the cover yet, but I thought let's go ahead and pick some papers and at least put the signature together, and maybe it will inspire me to what the cover needs to look like. And right away I'm seeing this one and I really love it. So let's pull that. And I'm going to pull about, I have 6 here. I like to do about 15 pages, and I want to make sure there's room for music paper, coffee dyed paper, things like that. So I think I'm going to pick about maybe 3 or 4. It might be a little bit bigger than 15 pages. I love this, and it's my last piece of it, so I'm going to save that. Plus, it's not the right colors. So I just thought I'd bring you along with me as I pick papers and put the signature together for this journal, because that's what I've got sitting on my desk right now that really needs to be it's a project that needs to be completed. I need to be able to move on from it, so and get it off my desk so that I can feel free to create something else. That's just the way I am. What I love about this paper pad is that the papers they're like copy paper weight. This is pretty and really looks like it goes. I'm gonna pull that as a maybe because we've got a lot of this going on already, but I like it, so I'm just gonna pull it out. Oh, definitely this. That totally goes. There's a lighter version, but I think I'll use the darker version. So anyway, I just thought I'd bring you along with what I'm doing this morning so that I can just get going on this project. I would like a green. That's pretty, but I really would like to find it like a green. That's more blue. Oh, this is pretty. That's a green. Let's pull that. Okay, that's like 4 pages, but let me see. I want to go all the way to the back because I didn't when I started. I want to make sure. Here's another green. I'd like to have a couple greens if I can, just because there's so much pink. I think that might do it. That was pretty too, but I already have a couple. I think that's where I'll stop. I saw a page in here that looked like it might be good for like cut aparts. See if I can find it again. This. These kind of look like neat images, like focal point images. I'm just going to pull one of those out for maybe ephemera. Okay. So I think out of these, I'm going to put this one back because a lot of the sheets are very similar to that. So I'm going to put this one back. And I want to show you why I chose the black one. This one, it's like, oh, that doesn't look like it goes because it's black. However, let's see how that goes. A lot of them have black text on them, and some of even the tags have black on them. Actually, a lot of the little journaling things. So that'll go nicely. Okay. So we have those. So let's put these aside and set this aside. Now we need some music paper. Well, let's choose our coffee dyed paper out of my beautiful stack. I want to thank you guys for the comments that you left about my paper. That you liked even the really dark ones. So what I want to do is choose, let's see, so that's 10. Let's choose 3 coffee dyed papers. Let's definitely choose a printed one. Do I want the darker or the lighter though? I'm thinking maybe the lighter. Let's do that. Or we can even choose just 2 of them. A dark and a light, so let's do that. And then a plain one. I don't want to use the 2 dark ones. Thank you so much for y'all's encouragement about those. This one's pretty. See what else we have here. Oh, this one's really pretty too. It's very subtle. So let's use one of these. Let's use this one that's just more textured. Okay, so let's put these aside. All right, so we have those. Now we need some music paper. And let's see here. Maybe an Edith Holden page would look really pretty in there. So I'm just going to choose a page that's got lots of notes on it. Like this one is really pretty. Ooh, this one. Let's do this one. Just going to flatten the spine out of this book so I can get the page out really neatly. It's going to need to be trimmed anyway. So if I make a mistake tearing it out, it's no big deal because it's going to have to be trimmed down. Although I really like that rough edge. Okay, music paper. Let's choose an Edith Holden page. Now this is just what I do, guys. I just like, what do I feel as I'm putting together the signature? Let's use our inspiration here. What do I feel like putting in at the time? And so let's see what we have here in our Edith Holden book. Maybe just like some greenery. Purple definitely would not go. Oh, that's pretty with the dragonfly and stuff. Let's use this one, and it's got all this beautiful print on the other side. Am I in frame for you? Yeah. So let's use this page here. Beautiful. That's going to look really pretty. Edith Holden. And all I'm reaching for is my bookcases just to my right here. And I've got all my books that I usually pull from. I have this smaller music book. It's a hymnal. And that would be neat kind of as a short page. So let's it's so funny when I look through these hymnals, I just like, I hear them in my head. These are hymns that we sung in church when I was a little girl. In fact, my mom had this book sitting on our piano all the years when I was growing up. And so that's where this is from. Okay, so I have smaller kind of half page. Let's do a dictionary page. I like to do those. And I'm not picky about dictionary pages. I literally open it and I reach in and I pull one out. Some people want to have like certain words, and sometimes I do. And I'll look for the page with a certain word on it, but not today. I'm just not feeling that. And let's see. One more kind of... I have this book that was gifted to me by a friend of mine that I finished reading, and the images in it are gorgeous. And they just have verses on them and things like that. This is pretty, but, you know, a lot of these images have blues in them. And I don't want to, like, break up a verse like this. So I might not be able to find anything that works. That's so pretty, but I don't want to break the verse up. Yeah, I'm not sure this one's going to work for this particular journal. That's really pretty. And this is the back side. Yeah, I don't know that this one's not going to quite work for this book. So I've got one more thing I want to look at, and that is I have some calendars and even some... Oh, you know what? We could put some ledger paper in there. Let's do that. So let's grab a piece of ledger paper. So we have that. And these, I'm going to have more than 15 pages, but things like this, the dictionary page and stuff, those things are like super thin. Like 2 of them could count as one piece of paper. Let me grab my calendars that I have up here and see. I've got a couple, and see what we can come up with. This one has flowers in it, so let's see what kind of... They're kind of real life, not paintings and illustrations, so I'm not sure how those will go. This is kind of cute. That's really pretty, but it's more fall. That too. Ooh, look at this one. Okay, because what we can do is, this is going to have to be trimmed down so we can just have the flowers. Let's use this one. And then what I love about that is you have the unique calendar page on the other side, which adds a really neat element to the journal. Okay, I think we probably have enough. So let's clear the area here. And let me get my trimmer out. Okay, so I know this doesn't need to be trimmed down. It just needs to be kind of folded over. Measure where we need to be here. That's about right. And then we'll fold this in half. Okay. So that will be kind of like this. This needs to be trimmed. This doesn't. These are kind of our half pages, so let's put those in a pile together. Okay. So we have those. These don't need to be trimmed because they're already 8.5 by 11. So we'll just fold these in half. I love the feel of this coffee dyed paper. It's one of my most satisfying, most like beloved feels and sounds is coffee dyed paper. I love it so much. Okay, there's these. I'm going to set these aside in our little bin that I've got keeping the papers in, and all this stuff needs to be trimmed down. So let's first, because I want to take off as much of this like jar that I can. So let's do 8.5 on this, or maybe even 8. That way we have kind of some different sized papers in there. So let's do 8. And then it's by 11. How big is this? Maybe I will. It's 12, so I'm going to take 1/2 inch off each side. Or let's even make it shorter. Let's go 10. So we'll take 1 inch off each side. That way it's smaller, so it can be kind of framed around, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean when we put the signature together. So let's fold this. I know I'm probably out of camera, but I'm just folding that in half and putting it in our little bin here. Okay, let's set these scraps aside. Okay, let's see here what we measure. We are measuring, well, you know what I'm first going to do is just kind of take the edge off right to the music. So it'll be a little bit shorter than the other pages. I like to have things that are different sizes. It just adds texture to the journal. So I'm just going to take this all down to right next to the music. And I think that'll be a neat look to our music page here in the journal. And I'm sure that this will be smaller than what we actually need. So that'll be good. So I'm just going to fold this in half. Okay, now these ones we pulled out of the paper pad, I am just going to trim down to 8.5 by 11. Simple enough. I'm excited to move forward with this journal. It's been sitting on my desk for quite some time. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who has projects like that. So tell me in the comments below, because I would love to hear what has been sitting on your desk for a while that you kind of were excited to do, but then you got everything ready and now it's just been sitting for a while. Let me know. So, because you're seeing in real life what's been sitting on mine. And I know I'm not the only one out there. So what's been sitting on your desk for a while that you need to get to, that you need to just make yourself do? And I know, like, it feels like, oh my gosh, like I'm making myself do this, but I know once we get really started on the ephemera and really putting the journal together, I will be excited to work on it. I'll probably be excited to work on it once we have the signature together here. So sometimes it's just making ourselves do it and pick it up, you know? So I'm excited. Plus, I really need to get some more journals in my shop because lately everybody kind of has bought most of my journals. I think I only have like 2 left up in my Etsy shop. So I really need to replenish journals in my shop. So this will be one that will be good to put in there. Okay, so we're just going to fold these in half, and I don't care that they're white and that I printed on ivory cardstock the kit. I like different colors in my journals. I like to have white space. Some people don't like that. I do because I'm a writer. When it comes to journaling, I put pictures and memorabilia and things in my journals too. But above all, I'm a writer. I like to write in them. And I always want to make sure there's plenty of blank space to write. And so, you know what I'm eyeing? Right up here in my eye line. This is my bin of all those trims I did. And look right here on top of this book page trim with this book page and pink. I'm going to pull this out. Let's see what colors I have in here. Some of them are pretty bright, but I'm thinking this one might be a little bit more neutral. So I'm going to pull this out because I want to use some of this trim in the journal. And maybe, I know I've got some, where's my pink? Let's see. Not all of this will work. Where is my pink? I thought that I might need to make some. I thought that I had some pink. I think I used it all. So I might need to get some more. This is a little more red. It's not pink. I'll definitely be using this. And if I need to make some, this one's more like, okay, we could probably use that. So I'm going to pull this out too. We can use those in the journal to put on the edges of pages and tops of tags and things like that. Okay, so let me pull everything out and let's put our signature together. Okay, so I want to, here's my big pile. These are the 4 decorative that I just cut. So that's those. I'm going to kind of fan them out so I can see them. Here's our music paper. That's a full sheet. These are full sheets. These are half sheets. What I do is I lay everything out in front of me. This I would consider kind of a full sheet. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is take the kit papers and I'm going to decide what I want on the outside and what I want on the inside of the signature. So I'm thinking this on the outside and I'm thinking maybe this one on the inside. So that's where I'll start. So this needs to be folded the other way. And so this is going to go like this. So you'll see this on the outside. And when you get to the middle of the signature, you'll see this. And now what I want to do is order the rest of these kind of in the order that I want them. And I think they're pretty close. I've got flowers here and flowers with the newsprint here. And then these two are kind of different in there. So I'm just going to do them just like this. Because in the end, these are not going to be next to each other. And here's the middle. We'll put this here. Okay. All right, so let's deal with, we've got coffee dyed pages. So we have, I think, 6 here. So I think every couple of pages, I would like one of the prints to be the first page after the cover. And this is what I mean about framing. Because this is smaller because I cut off the edges, because there was weight edge when I printed them out. This is actually smaller than the coffee dyed paper, so you can see it behind it, which is really cool. Okay, so now I'm going to skip 2 pages and put on, let's put the plain one because I have 2 prints and a plain. And then I'm going to skip 2 more pages and put this one. Okay, now we're coming together. Okay, let's decide on these now. Okay, I want this to go up against, like, I don't know that it'll go up against because everything's got kind of a plain side. This is really pretty. Like that. So that's what that looks like. That's really pretty. Let's do this. And just place your papers where you feel like they look good. I need something in between here. So I think I'm going to put this one here. And I think I'm going to put the ledger paper. Where's that pink one? Right here. There we go. Okay, now this is our other like print that has color. So let's see. And the inside is just a calendar page. That's going to be great for journaling because it's got lines on it. Let's see where we want to put this. I'm thinking next to a coffee dyed piece might be pretty, like right here. Now I'll tell you what I mean by framing it out. Because I purposefully cut this smaller. And then the kit page is smaller than that. So you can see all 3 layers of paper here. I love that look. Okay, lots of different size papers. Now let's go ahead and deal with these. Where we want our music page. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 pages in between the kit page here. Let me see where we're at. As far as balance. Oh my gosh, there's nothing in between this kit page, so that needs to be fixed. I've got 3, 1, 2, 3, then a kit page, then I've got 1, 2, 3, and then a kit page. So I did not balance this very well. I think I'll pull another piece of coffee dyed paper, and I'm just gonna pull right off the top. So everyone is laying on top. I'm going to pull. So it ends up being this one. So we'll just add another piece here. It's okay if it gets a little thick. And what we'll do is let's choose right here to put our music paper. And then on top, since we need more paper right here, and then on top of that, let's put our Edith Holden. Okay, so that looks really good. So now let's check for balance. So we have 1, 2, 3, then our kit page. 1, 2, 3, then our kit page. 1, 2, 3, then our kit page. And then 1, we need some more here because we only have 1 in between this kit page. And then we've got 2 in between there. So let's put this here. That answers that. And then we'll put, let's put this one here with the coffee dyed and then the print. That'll break that up nicely. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that signature came together really nice. So let's look at it. So this is what we have all together. So let's see how many pages we ended up with too. So we have our kit page, framed by the coffee dyed, beautiful coffee dyed print here. Then our ledger paper. We have this nice pink right here. And then we have kit page, Edith Holden, music, coffee dyed, gorgeous. And we have our journaling kit page. I love that. Love that when those are included. We have our green, and then our coffee dyed, and our calendar page. I just think that turns out really cute in this journal. Then another kit page, which is good for journaling because it's very light and muted. And then we have our dictionary page, our green, and then our another kit page, coffee dye, hymnal page, our blackish page here, and then we have the middle of our signature. Oh, these are going to look great with ephemera pieces decorating them. Okay, I'm super happy with this. And now I really think that I've been inspired of what I want the cover to be. So we'll do that in our video tomorrow. Let's make the cover. So thanks for hanging out with me and getting me inspired and excited about this journal that I've been procrastinating on. I think it's going to be gorgeous. So I will see you in the next video. Everybody have a great day and God bless. Bye-bye.